might remember some of the background shots through the window from a previous upload. Getting close to a year ago.
Where are we at?
Well, we are in Sandusky, Ohio, and we are headed towards Cedar Point.
Cedar Point, opening day 2021.
2021.
It's here today, and we are less than about a mile away. So what do you think?
Well, glad to be here for the season. This is technically would be their 150th celebration year. Not technically, but for their since last year was only not a full year, but yeah, this year they'll be celebrating the 150th anniversary.
Well, last year was kind of a bust for just about everybody. It was a bust for the amusement parks. Cedar Point did open in July.
Yeah.
They were open throughout into November, first week in November. And you had to have one of these bad boys on, which we understand. But these are no more.
No more.
Unless you're inside.
Yeah.
And unless you can't distance, I guess. We will have one because we want to check out some merchandise.
Yep, we're gonna.
For the 2021 season. See what they got anything new. We like these retro shirts.
Yeah.
I have a Cedar Point retro shirt. He has a Cedar Point retro shirt. Brady has a Cedar Point retro shirt. Of course, I'm not wearing it. He's not wearing it.
No.
He's actually wearing some Walt Disney World
I'll have to show that
merchandise underneath. And but we're gonna check out. Not saying we're gonna buy anything. We're just gonna see what's new for 2021.
Yep. Maybe possibly ride the new attraction. Go on a couple different things.
Yeah. So we don't have a whole day. But we're just gonna see what's new for 2021.
Back to Cedar Point, first time of the new season.
I'm excited, and the weather's pretty good, 66, and that's pretty good for middle of May.
Yep.
So I'm ready.
Here we go.
Yes, you just see the amusement park skyline, Cedar Point skyline ahead. Now, last year they redid their the entrance where you pay to park.
Yep.
And we don't have to pay to park. We have season passes. But I heard that they're gonna go automated. That's what I heard. So we're gonna find out.
All right.
So you scan your card unless you are having to pay. But if we'll see. I don't know that that's official yet. Are those signs new? The screens over the road?
It might be.
I don't remember those. But I guess I don't know. That says main gate this way, right?
Yeah.
That's RV, buses, Lighthouse Point, Hotel Breakers.
Looks like there's only one lane open.
One lane.
Wow. All right. Heading in.
Here we are.
Yeah, here we are.
Back.
Yep, back to Cedar Point. 2021 season. First visit. First day open.
And I know they're limiting. I don't know what they're limiting. I think 35%. But there is a lot of cars here for what I would consider 35%. And you're looking at, the first day of opening.
Now, those look fairly new right there. I believe that they didn't have those before.
Yeah, those like shrubbery sculptures.
Yeah.
There's a name for those.
Yeah, I don't know what they're called.
I know they're peanuts, but other than that, there's another name. All right, let's go on in. And so when we showed our pass for parking, they said, "Do you have any symptoms?" And that was all they said.
Oh look, there's the right over there special event sign. May 14th, June 13th is the Frontier Festival.
Oh.
150th anniversary is June 26th, August 15th. July 4th is Light at the Point, and then August 6th to September 5th, Cedar Point night. So they're not going to do the all weekends again this year?
Doesn't look like it.
No?
We'll see.
Well, we got a lot of events coming up there.
All right. Right now it is Frontier Festival.
Yeah.
Let's see what that means. Maybe we get some free food.
Just got a picture of a brand new 150th sign.
It's really cool. I like it.
Oh, hold on. It looks like you're...
Uh-oh. No social distance markers? Hey, E-Man. So here's the thing. Over here. No masks. There are a few people peppered in with masks, which we're not for or against masks. I'm not saying either. do what you want to do, and we have wore them all year. It just feels good to be out without one.
What were you saying before about to the worker?
What's that?
What were you saying before to the worker?
Oh, I was asking the worker, because all the workers are wearing masks, how long they had to wear them. They're not sure. What character is this?
Sally.
Sally. You too old to get your picture?
Nah.
I'll take a picture with Sam.
Wait your turn.
Yeah, you should take a picture.
Let's keep going.
All right, keep going. Good to get a picture. People in front of us, let them go. E-man's a little old. I didn't even know who that was.
That's Charlie Brown's sister.
Charlie Brown's sister, okay. Now, we love Cedar Point, we love Cedar Fair, but they don't have the recognizable characters like a Disney would. Even though people love Peanuts, they absolutely do. Charles Schultz and all that, it's great. But it's not Minnie Mouse or Donald Duck. So like Disney has
They're pins.
they have these buttons. And this is something they've just done the last couple years, I believe. And there are, what, a couple hundred maybe? I don't know, 100 of them? You got Steel Vengeance, and Gemini, you got all the rides, Rougarou. And then you got these, like, there's Retro Corkscrew.
Basement Park Retro.
Oh yeah, I got a shirt like that. That's kind of interesting. Oh, I wish that was here. What do they got?
So this stand is set up here in the park. It's actually for guest services. It's kind of like, what they call it?
It's like an information station.
Just like, a spot in the center of the park where they can ask somebody, directions or for different details.
Help with,
guest services, yeah.
not Fast Pass, what do they call it here?
Fast lane.
Fast Lane? Did she say Fast Pass though?
I don't know.
I don't know. I guess she might need to visit the information center because I'm pretty sure she said Fast Pass, and I knew that wasn't correct, but I didn't know what to say. So let's continue up. We're going to head toward Frontierland because it is Frontier Festival. And I can say one thing, the lines for food are way back. I don't know if they're short on help because it's early in the season, if they're just training people.
Yeah.
But every food line has been very, very long. So we're not rushing to get any food, so we're doing okay. We're gonna head toward the Iron Dragon, which I saw up there, so it's taller than I thought, but that's Rougarou. We're actually going down here to this. If it is running, it might not be.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Getting ready to ride this Iron Dragon.
Second row. Try to go for the first one. Second row.
Yes. Tried to get in on row 1, but we had to wait. So we'll take 2.
All right. First ride of the day. Iron Dragon. Get ready to get off.
Yeah, and guess what? No mask. Have I mentioned that yet? It's awesome.
No spacing out either.
No. Panda Express. That sounds good. Oh wait, look at the line. Huh? What? Oh wait, down here. It's the longest Panda Express line I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's big. Now headed back to headed back to the Frontier Town section. Let's take a look at the festival going on here, as well as the new attraction.
Yeah, I don't know if the new attraction is running. Some kind of a boat ride that was scheduled for last year. We were at least going to check it out. Because it's new, no matter what it is, there'll probably be a long line. So let's at least see if we can get a glimpse of it. So let's get another long line. And this time it's for tasting tickets. Frontier Festival tasting tickets. You buy a ticket, you can taste so many different items, which I haven't seen any of those food items yet. I guess technically we're in Frontier Town, right? This is Frontier Festival.
Well, once we walk into the side, take a look at the Frontier Trail.
We're on Frontier Trail now, so here we are. We're headed across the bridge. Of course, water rides, which are our favorites, are not running yet because it's still May.
Yep.
Makes sense. I wouldn't have a high turnout. Snickeroo Falls there.
Yeah. Okay, I know something else different.
What's that?
They added that white over there. Before it was just like it was bundled in the
Oh, you're right. Like a new edge, a new edging.
Still trying to find the entrance to that new Frontier ride. It could be over there. Look at that line right there. Well, that's Swedish Sky.
It could be.
It could be. There's a bridge I see over there.
Yeah.
We were looking at that new bridge last year. Oh, we'll have to take a look
We
around.
might have to ask. Oh, there's a new building down there with food. I can see it from here. Let's go check it out.
As a reminder, please make sure all cell phones are secured. Thank you.
What guy's that? Oh yeah, he's dirty. What are these tents? What are these like faux log cabin buildings? We did ask about the new ride. It's truly loud. Hank's singing. We asked about the new rides, and you enter and over by the dragster. So it's not open yet though.
No.
Oh, look at these.
These signs are taking a fall.
Oh man, I wish. Would you ride it if it was open?
Oh, yeah, I know.
You want to ride this? Nah, me neither. Look at these bees.
They do accept cards. Those are 1 for 75 cents.
What are these booths, E-Man?
Well, yeah, I don't know. They're selling a couple of different things for the Frontier Festival.
It's all part of this weekend's festival.
Yeah.
Some jewelry, it looks like. They had some bees over there.
Yep.
And what's this? Frontier Trail Crafts. Build your own.
Yep.
$10 for one.
Yep.
I don't think I'll build my own. Now, this building right here is what?
It's the old station. As you know, some of the back associates with a little silver. Yes, it's a sky ride. This actually, a couple people might know this, but very little people walking by would know this. This actually used to be the sky ride station for the sky ride. We used to come back here to the back corner over the water. It's the old station here.
Before a lot of roller coasters, it couldn't happen again because of the roller coasters. But it was a Frontier lift, correct? Is that what they called it?
Because they had two lifts. Of course, they had the one across Midway that saw it today. And they had a second one, or at least it went off from the other station Midway back here.
What is it with parks and old Frontier lifts? Because Disney has a couple as well. Magic Kingdom. Not with Frontier lifts, but with lifts.
Yeah, a lot of times they
The buckets.
A lot of times they take them out when they put the new attraction. Don't have enough room. Yeah, Disney did the same thing. They had to repurpose the locations.
No more bouncy Snoopy thing? Was that here last year?
I don't know. They might have taken it out last season, but they did not have this area in here. This little teepees over here.
Yeah. You can see where the bolts were. They're holding the Snoopy bounce house thing. But now it's like a relaxation zone.
Yeah, got
with
a couple teepees. Surprised they put in teepees for, how they've been taken out, like.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, it looks nice, huh?
Yeah, I like it. They're rockers.
Yeah.
I really do like it. This is where the new ride is going to be. Cedar Point Snake River Expedition. Some kind of a boat ride that was supposed to open last year, right? Let's go check it out. I know we can't go back there, but we can at least see the building. It looks like they've repurposed where the dinosaurs, dinosaurs alive, which if they spent more than $20 on Dinosaurs Alive was a waste of money. I mean, it was a good walk, I guess. It's curious, when is it going to open? They're testing it. You can see some of the, I think the boats are going to be run by like skipper actors.
Oh, maybe it'd be more like kind of like Jungle Cruise.
I think that's the idea. See if we can get him to wave to us. Nope, he won't wave. Not friendly. I mean, that's maybe they're in character.
Yeah.
Maybe character is, I'm too cool.
Yeah.
But, so yeah, I'm excited to ride it. Just hope we don't get that skipper because he's not friendly.
Yeah.
So they get the new merchandise.
Yeah, a lot of these guys. Gemini, new street shit.
I like that Gemini. I'm not always the best in yellow. This Raptor, corkscrew, the old Manus. People like that even drop. I don't think I'd wear that helmet.
You got that shirt?
Yeah, this is the shirt I got.
Are these postcards?
Yeah, postcards. You love Maverick.
Yeah. Looks like a loaf of pizza.
Old, like an old 70s like homemade shirt. Interesting. I like the old stuff. I really do. I like this one. This is the one I wanted last year, but they were sold out of it. Checking out the park. It's been a eventful evening. Wrote a few things, kind of just getting the lay of the land for this season. What do you think? We're gonna stop. We're gonna stop at the top. We're pretty much at the top. Yeah, that's your 35% capacity, which is pretty full. Pretty full. If that's 35% capacity, times those cars by 3, they would be parked in the lake.
It doesn't look that full, though. There's a lot of cars that look. You can see down here, it just looks like. It looks limited, but the parking lot doesn't. Maybe some more pressure per car or something.
It's definitely not super crowded, but it's compared to 2020, when folks were nervous about coming. It's definitely, and there are definitely more people, I think. I like it. I love this ride. Classic Ferris wheel. If you don't think about it collapsing or something, then it's pretty good. There's Wicked Twister. Heavy rumors that we've been reading online that Wicked Twister could be saying goodbye after this season, and a new roller coaster going in its place. If you notice, there is the grassy area, which has been there for a few years. They did take something out because you can see the concrete footings there. I don't know, what was there, a stage or something there? I know they used to have some concerts. Yeah. Pretty interesting.
Yeah, it could possibly be with the new coaster.
Plenty enough space. We've heard rumors.
Yeah, because if they took out with the Twister, like.
Yeah, you got that space.
They've got room. They've got a lot of room there. I mean, they're going to be the same around the side, where they can just put it over there. You know, because it doesn't take up that much room, does it?
No. They could also put something right here, but I mean, I know these are buildings, but buildings can be moved and torn down and relocated. I've never worked here. These buildings over here behind, behind the backstage area there.
Yeah, I don't know. Some sort of workable. But it's got some sort of incline because it leads to the top of the building at least. Maybe this a little lower. And I feel like the top of the incline on the way up. It looks like it's like right in the back of the building.
Yeah. I'm thinking, I don't know. So employees might, it's some kind of it's backstage area. But that doesn't mean that's a big chunk of land. That could be moved. You know, they've got other building. I don't know. It's just an idea. Just an idea. I'm just trying to look for big areas of land. Of course, you got the kiddie area here. They can't completely take all the kiddie area. And of course, they got the parking lot.
Yeah.
I heard rumors years ago. Now, I haven't heard this for a long time. They were going to put parking garages on the other side of the causeway so they can use the parking lot for more roller coasters. But that was a long time ago.
Don't forget about that land. You can kind of see the window right there.
Ah, yes. Yes. Where Wildcat used to be, they had monster trucks there. It's on the other side of Valravn, the big roller coaster right there. And then they had some dorm style, or some dorms for workers that they tore down a couple years ago across the road. That would be a good spot. They could change that road, move it down more by the water, and kind of expand the park. If you're listening at Cedar Fair, you just some ideas for you.
Yeah.
What is this like over there by the marina? You see these rocks, like a little pier area. I've never noticed that before. The pier area that goes out into the water right here. What do you think, E-Man? Here we go. I'm gonna put the camera away. I think there's some workers. Let's talk about those rocks and go out like a wall of rocks, like a pier area. See where Blue String way out through there in the water. I never noticed it before. I'm sure that's not new. It's things you don't notice. Coming back down, there's Gatekeeper. Just about my favorite ride. Probably is my favorite ride. Very smooth. Not too big, not too small. Perfect. The line doesn't look too bad. Usually you get up here and it's so windy, you can't hear anything.
No.
We're not hearing that. Hopefully the camera's not picking up any kind of bad wind.
I remember the last time we were up here, at least the first time we came for last season, we came up in the Ferris wheel. We started talking. I was wearing a mask, covering my whole face, real thick mask. You couldn't hear a thing. Remember me? Go back and look at that video. Since this is about our fourth, I believe, Cedar Point video, I'm gonna make a playlist. Probably.
Let's do it.
Cedar Point.
What's the biggest difference this year? What seems different? No masks.
No masks.
Which we've mentioned a dozen times.
No spacing out on the rides. Usually they had a row. Every other row was marked off.
Yep, no spacing out of people.
Yeah.
I didn't notice there is still some social distancing markers in line on some things. Some are half missing, some are there.
Yeah.
Also, I was gonna say, there's one other thing. I mentioned no mask, right? Yeah. Now, if you feel like there's no way I'm coming to Cedar Point without a mask, well, you're welcome to wear a mask. And there are people here with masks on. I would say roughly 2 to 5% still are donning the mask, which is fine. So you can still do that if you'd like. But if we went inside, looked at some merchandise, didn't buy anything, and we did put masks on when we were inside. I forgot kind of the first part, and nobody asked me to put one on, but I noticed when I had to put one on. So if you're indoors, if you're watching, you're out of town, you say, hey, I'm going to Cedar Point, bring one, put it in your pocket, because you will need one inside. Not too many places inside though.
Wow. There's some line right below us.
That is the line. We're in the air. This is out of the bolt hole in the bottom of the ride. I think it's just that water drain out of, hopefully. It's not a bolt that fell out.
Yeah.
Ethan. All right, headed out. Yeah, spent a few hours in the park. Day one. We knew that was our plan. We've got reservations. You gotta have reservations too. We didn't mention that. At least for now, you have to have reservations, but from what I heard, it's not full today, so anybody can get a reservation, but you do have to go through that step. We have a reservation coming up in just a few days, so we'll probably spend maybe a little bit more time. The rest of the family will be with us. Kind of wanted to find out the new stuff for the year, how it was with the new changes as far as the protocol, the mask, all that stuff, that no more temperature checks. Pretty much there's no remembrance of 2020 in that park. Other than you're supposed to wear a mask inside when you're in a store. We went in a store and did that, but several people did not. We're taking it. They've redid this. Was this different?
Yeah, it looks like we noticed this on the way in. They seem to have added these barricades right here, so you can't drive through.
The worst part about today was the food lines were like they were worse than almost worse than some of the roller coasters. They were worse than some of the roller coasters, and so we opted. This is I feel like it's a bad setup here. Maybe not. I don't design roads, so they do. Yeah, so we're gonna head on out to Five Guys and get us some fries. We like getting fries there, and then we're probably gonna get a Dole Whip in town as well while we're out. So
we didn't ride too much today. Didn't wait very much. Kind of just dipping our toes in, but we had a great time.
Yeah, we rode Iron Dragon. We rode. Really, that was the only roller coaster we rode.
Yeah.
We rode the big Ferris wheel, swings, the fast horses. We were gonna ride Gemini. The line was pretty long.
Yeah, same with the.
The Mine Ride was way too long. Mine Ride should always be a walk-on, and if it's not, don't wait in line for it. So it was a long line, so we opted not to.
And Blue Streak as well.
Blue Streak looked like it had a long line, so we didn't ride that either. But so people are like, "Well, why'd you even go?" Well, we were able to go frequently, and we're able to spend the summer here. So why pack it all into one day?
Yeah. Got a lot more days left of the year.
Yeah.
And a lot of fun today.
Yeah, let's go eat. I am hungry.
All right.